All right, welcome fans to Maumelle Hornet basketball on Natural State Sports, presented by Cornerstone Home Lending. We are live from Parkview High School for a 5A Central Conference showdown between the Maumelle Lady Hornets and the Parkview Lady Patriots. I want to say thank you for joining us for the Hornets Live pregame show brought to you by American Pie Pizza. Join us every Monday at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard for Hornets Live. As we get prepped for our G4L custom embroidery gifts and apparel tip-off, you guys make sure you go over and see our friends at G4L. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you click on that G4L. Go give them a like and say thanks for being such great supporters of Maumelle Hornet basketball. All right, so we are roughly 6 minutes away. I want to say thanks to Realtor Lisa George with RE/MAX Elite. She's bringing you our broadcast position tonight. Lisa's ready to handle all of your residential real estate needs and is a huge supporter of Maumelle Athletics. This is one of the wildest real estate markets many of us have ever seen. You need to be certain your agent can navigate you through these wild times. Give Lisa a call today and let her show you the value of hiring a professional for all of your real estate needs. Call 501-730-1900 today. All right, so as we await the rest of our broadcast team, I'll bring on the third, now second member of the broadcast team, Jim Ashley. How you doing, man?
I'm moving on up.
You moved on up to number two, as Andy's handling traffic on his way here from Conway, so he should be here momentarily.
I saw him back there getting some vittles.
Oh, he's here. He's just happened to get his snacks. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. He's not supposed to eat after 8. I don't know. He's an expert at some new diet this week, so we'll see how that goes.
After he ate, he's not supposed to.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. He's the diet expert this week. But, all right, you guys, final game of the regular season. This is obviously the final game of the regular season for our ladies. As we will finish up the season here tonight against Parkview, and I'm pulling up the central standings for the ladies real quick. I should have had that already set and ready to go. Look at me being unprepared.
So there's 3 others besides them that are not advancing on the postseason play, right?
That'll be 4 total. So not advancing, obviously Hall, Maumelle, BB, and then now Parkview's got something to play for tonight at 7-6. They're tied with Sylvan Hills. I'm not sure how that first matchup went between Parkview ladies and Sylvan Hills, but they're tied at 7-6. Sylvan Hills has Jacksonville tonight, so that'll be an interesting matchup to look forward to there. As, again, Parkview, they need a win to get in. If Maumelle can play spoiler here tonight, I thought this would be senior night, but I'm guessing they must have had senior night before this because they didn't want to have senior night against Maumelle. I don't know.
Yeah, they were looking for some easy meat.
Probably did senior night against Hall.
Yeah.
It's like homecoming, you got to make sure you do it on the right night. But, yeah, so we'll see what happens tonight. 4 minutes away from tip-off. 5A Central looks like this. Jacksonville at 12-1. Little Rock Christian Academy at 11-2. Benton at 9-4. They've all sewn up spots in the 5A tournament in Sheridan. Parkview at 7-6. Sylvan Hills at 7-6 are your last 2 remaining. And if they both get wins, I do not know how the tiebreaker works out, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that. We'll jump over here. Let me look at our 5A Central as we get ready to go to the boys' game tonight. So not a lot to play for in terms of seeding tonight. Parkview's going to be the number 1. There's nothing we can do about that. We can clinch a share of the 5A Central crown with a win. There's Coach Horton as he makes his way. But Parkview 22-3 on the season, 13-0, 4th-ranked team according to SB Live. And 13-0 in conference, 130 tiebreaker points. They've won every single conference game by 10 or more points. Of course, Maumelle sitting at the 2 spot. We cannot fall from there. 23-3, 12-1 in conference. But then some big-time games going on after that. Sylvan Hills and Jacksonville match up for that 3-4. Sylvan Hills sits at 7-6 right now with 53 tiebreaker points. Jacksonville sits at 6-7 with 43 tiebreaker points. And so we'll see how that plays out. Jacksonville has to win that game by 10, and then I believe it goes to a coin flip from there because they would be tied in tiebreaker points. If Sylvan Hills wins, they're the 3. But here's where it gets tricky for Jacksonville, and we'll talk more about this before the boys' game. This is where it gets tricky for Jacksonville. BB plays Hall, and they're tied with Jacksonville. So Jacksonville, in essence, has to win tonight because BB's not losing to Hall at their place on senior night. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So BB will be 7-7. The question is, can Jacksonville get to 7-7? And even if they get to 7-7, Sylvan Hills will be 7-7. So you're gonna have a three-way tie for the 3-4 spots in the 5A Central.
What's the first worst order of being if they head-to-head after that?
Well, so the head-to-heads, I believe, are all split. I believe they've all split one each.
Then the points.
So you're going to go with the triangle. The lowest point number would fall off of that. As of right now, I believe BB is behind them by 15 points, but I'm going to have to look at that. If that's the case, then BB it doesn't matter what happens with BB if Jacksonville wins, because BB falls off. But I think I may have not added points for BB one time. I take that back. That is updated, I believe. If that's updated, then I believe it's going to be Jacksonville and Sylvan Hills if Jacksonville wins. But we'll get into more of that here in about 33 and a half minutes when we get to our girls game, or our guys game later on, and we'll go through the rest of the conference matchups. There is a lot of good conference matchups right now in the state, Jim, as a lot of conferences coming down to the wire. The South is the only side of the 5A right now that is all set. Pine Bluff's your 1, Lake Hamilton's your 2, Lakeside's your 3, Hot Springs is your 4. They're set, they're done, they're ready to play basketball. The Central, the 1 and 2s are set. The West.
So Maumelle will play, the boys will play the 3rd?
The 3rd at 2:30. And we will either play Siloam Springs or Valonia.
Oh, I thought we already knew that.
We don't know because they got to play tomorrow. Their game got pushed back one day because of the weather. As of right now, what it looks like we're going to have is, well, we don't know. It's all up in the air. Looks like we're about to have the national anthem here before we get this one going, so we're going to step away for a second for that, and we'll be back with basketball here on Natural State Sports.
Are presented by the Parkview Junior ROTC. We direct your attention to the court for the colors. Thank you. And now Joshua Duckworth will sing the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars.
Great job, the national anthem there, as we are ready for the starting lineups for this 5A Central showdown between the Parkview Lady Patriots and our Maumelle Hornets. So we'll wait the colors to leave the floor. Our angles will be very interesting for you guys tonight as we are perched high up here at Parkview Arena. Let me unmute you there, Jim. But
this is one of the rare albatrosses that are left where all of the stands are on the same side.
Yeah. Hey,
Mills is the same way, but they're getting a new one.
Right. Yep, they'll be getting a new one.
And if I try to think of a couple others.
Starting lineups beginning with the Lady Hornets.
There's not many. All right, here's your starting five for your Hornets. At guard, a junior, number 00, H.J. Fender. At guard, number 5, Mia Winston. At guard, number 20, Tasia Jackson. Forward, number 25, Raylan Randall. And number 34, London Robinson. And that's the starting five for your Maumelle Hornets. And now, starting five for the 7 and 6 Parkview Lady Patriots.
Talk about an anthem.
Sophomore number 1, Bria.
Number 1, a sophomore, Bria Bailey.
At guard, a 5'4" junior, number 2, Jada.
Number 2, Jada Page.
At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 4.
At guard, number 4, Jasmine Davis.
And at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 22.
At forward, number 22, Kylie Bell. And at center, number 35, Tyra Robinson. Welcome in the next member of our crew, Andy Gates. Andy, thanks for joining us here as we are just about ready for tip.
You know, sometimes the full-time job gets in the way of the part-time job.
Oh, whatever, money, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who needs that?
One day, you know, you close for 2, got cars coming in. It's kind of crazy.
It was a rough day at the
Who
morgue
knows?
today.
Yeah.
Is it ever a good
Car
day at the morgue?
Sometimes, you know, you get a lot of bodies coming there.
But I don't even handle the bodies. So.
Oh, gosh.
And it was the paperwork.
Here we go. As we're set as Robinson. We'll jump with Robinson. Hey, Robinson. Out of the corner. They're going to shoot the quick 3. It's up and good. Parkview dots the eye early as Bria Bailey hits the 3. The atmosphere in this place is going to be electric, I have a feeling, tonight. Now the Hornets stuck in the backcourt as they try to break the press. Lost it. Going to be taken away in a 10-second. Or do we get a timeout? I think Coach D called a timeout first. She did. Coach D is going to call the timeout. That'll reset things. And
the clock.
Lady Hornets 30-second timeout.
The clock's still
yes,
running.
we called a timeout.
The clock was still running. Right about
Call a timeout, and the clock was still running. Holy cow.
Yeah, it was. It's at 10:20, 5 right now. It was at 10:30.
7:25?
10:30. Okay, 7:20.
There we go. Now they fixed it. 7:32.
Okay.
Good eye, Jim. Good eye.
That's
Hey, look, they got a shot clock. They're just not going to use it. It's even got 35.
We don't use it yet.
They start that thing, we'll wonder what's going on.
Andy, that was my glass eye.
Huh. My Wi-Fi's not working. I hope yours is working. Okay. Mine's not. Here we go. The Hornets will inbound, try to get it across, and just threw it away. It's stolen by Parkview. I'm trying to push the other way. It's going to be tough to see from way up here.
We're a long way
Catch
away.
these numbers as they make it around the floor. That's Jasmine Davis, who's going to control up top. Davis, she'll move to the wing, going to drive inside, just inside the three-point line. Nice catch by Robinson, up and under, no good. Fight for the rebound. Mia Winston has it. Now Winston lost her dribble out of bounds, and that'll stay with Parkview. So inbound now is Parkview will control. Bailey, nope, that is not Bailey. I cannot see the number as they go inside to Robinson. She just runs Randall over, and that'll be a charge on Robinson.
Taking lessons from
Jalen
Williams. Hey, there was some girl on the Lady Backs last night really taking some charges.
First team foul for the Lady Patriots.
So Fender has it. She'll control. Doing some internet work here as we go. There we go. We're good, yeah. All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So Tasia Jackson with it. And fight for it.
Swinging on
Jump ball. And jump ball will favor the Hornets.
Tasia has changed her hairdo for this game.
And Tasia gave me a hard time earlier about, I guess I got her name wrong again.
What'd you do?
I can't. Apparently I call her Raylan Randall a lot. And I said, that's what y'all get for being 20 and 25 as Fender. Got pinballed, and they're going to call the travel before the foul. And that'll be a turnover now on the Hornets.
Home cooking, Steve. Home cooking.
I'm sure we'll get plenty of that tonight.
Well,
As I told Coach D, and I haven't talked to Coach Shook, but I just want to see 64 minutes of basketball tonight.
I don't think I've ever heard you kind of get those two mixed up. Tasia or Raylan.
I don't.
Or at least I usually correct you on that stuff if you mess those
I don't remember doing it, but she says she went back, and I've done it several times.
I think she's just mistaken. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one.
It's shot by Robinson's long, and rebound's going to go out of bounds to the Hornets.
She fired a missile.
Yes, she did. Subbing into the game is going to be a little sis, India Robinson. But like I told her, I said, a lot of times, especially when we're courtside, I look up and all I see is body from like neck to back. And I'm just looking for a number. And sometimes if she's turned, sometimes if she's turned, I see a 2, and I think maybe I see a 5. That's my only explanation. That's Randall. She gives it away to London. Now London crosses her defender over, gets to the free throw line, shot up no good, and rebound Bailey.
This is not the courtroom.
They'll give this one up as that's Page with it. Page going to drive, gets stopped, and a jump ball will favor the Patriots.
As does the score.
5-0 here early on. Did you guys happen to see the Russellville-Valonia game on Tuesday night?
I did because you shared it to me. I giggled a little bit.
So Jim, Russellville beat Valonia at Valonia's place.
Boys?
To win the 1 seed, and they stormed the court at Valonia.
Yes.
And the announcers got really upset about somebody jumping on the Eagle.
Get off the Eagle.
Get off the Eagle.
17.
Another bucket there.
Well, don't paint one on the floor if you don't want them.
That's right. And now scramble as Robinson has it taken away. As Davis has it, she'll set things up. Now she wants to drive. Open lane all the way around Winston, no good. And rebound comes away to Tasia. As Jackson has it, and Tasia pushing the other way. She'll stop, and she's going to be defended. I believe I can't see a number. But Jackson inside shot is up short, and Randall wanted the rebound, didn't get out after it. Now Bailey just runs right into Jackson. Now they're going to call a blocking foul. Or was that Raylan? That's Tasia, yes. So yeah, I did get it mixed up that time for a minute.
But you corrected yourself quickly. So.
Well, now they both have the long hair, which makes it even less fair.
Tasia Jackson.
See, he even said her name wrong.
First team.
You know,
He said Taisha.
I've had games before where girls would put their hair in real tight braids. We had to secure them because when they spin their head around real quick, they can really.
That's a dangerous weapon.
It was. And we told the coach, I said, yeah, you got to secure that or we're going to not let her in the game.
They were trying to feed that inside to Kamanga, and Kamanga wasn't ready for the basketball.
Hey, there's a familiar name.
Yeah. So turnover back to the Hornets here, and the Hornets got to take the cap off the bucket here. 7-0. Full court press. He had Jackson there, couldn't get it to her. Now they'll get it to India and across to her sister as London has it 2-on-1. London to the block, gets hit out of bounds, and they call a foul or just out of bounds? They're going to call
got tip blocked out of bounds.
So ball out of bounds. That'll stay with the Hornets as Jackson looks to inbound. She'll get it in. Robinson puts it on the floor, and let's see, what's the call? Another jump ball, and that'll favor the Hornets.
Something in me just wants to holler Kobe every time.
And Jackson to inbound. What's the pause for? Here we go. Now we're ready.
He just wanted to hold the ball.
Now inside as Randall turns at the block. Shot is up, short, no good, and taken down. Believe that's Jasmine Davis with the rebound. Davis gives this one away as Paige lost her dribble. Now steps back, picks it up, gives it away to Davis. Davis double teamed as she looks to drive to the left. Nice extra pass inside. Shot is up and good by Kamanga. The Hornets trying to break the press. It's tipped away again by Davis. Davis pulls it away, takes it, two-pointers up, no good. Fender knocks it away, and rebound Randall, fight for it. She just throws it up in the air. London comes away with it. Now London pushing the other way. Robbins going to go all the way to the bucket, scoop it up in the end.
Hey, we got one. Actually, two.
Robinson gets the bucket, and now Paige almost lost it. She goes around the left side up to the block. That was too easy. Right down the baseline and up and in.
London looks up, throws her hands, what do I do?
In the days when I played, it was always taught.
Gotta dribble. Gotta dribble.
Checking in for the Lady Patriots, number 3, Naomi Sharpley.
Trista Dillard will enter for Raylan Randall. Mia Winston will enter for Tasia Jackson.
Lady Patriots, number 35, Tyra Robinson.
Kamanga will sit. Robinson will come back into the game for the Patriots. Controlling now is Sharpley. She'll give it away to Davis, out to the corner. Now they'll try to work through Robinson inside as she kicks it up top to Davis. Davis steps into the three, got it. Jasmine Davis dots the I. It's a 14-2 game. Now Dillard, you got to move the ball here as they're stuck with it. Fender crosses her defender over. She'll get across half court. She'll give it away to Winston. Winston looks to drive. Now she'll step back. Nice pass inside of the cutting. Dillard, shot is up and good by Trista Dillard.
Works every time.
Trista Dillard.
Gets the assist and 2 points.
10-point game here as Davis brings it up the floor slowly. 3 minutes to go in the first. Now quick outside pass as that is going to be a three for Sharpley. She missed it. Rebound India.
It's not very sharply shot.
Those are mine. Robinson almost carried there. She gives it away to London. London now goes inside. Shot is up. That's short, no good. And Dillard gets it and puts it up and in.
I'll give you the next one.
Assist.
You can have the next one.
Checking in for the Lady Patriots, number 5, Hillary Jones.
Not gonna lie. I heard you say that name, and I was like, I'm waiting on this one.
Don't worry, it was in there for me to say, and you just took it first. So timeout here, as it is a 14-6 game. And was that our ladies or their ladies that called the timeout? Theirs? Boy, they did not like us getting it under 10. They had to get a timeout to slow down the momentum of our ladies. Jim, they stopped your avalanche.
God.
It was a trickle. We're not. I haven't released the Kraken yet. So.
Tell you, talking about an avalanche. Connor Nolan was an avalanche of strikeouts earlier in that Razorback game.
Strikeout today as a career strikeout.
Yeah, we only need 6 to get there.
Well, he got there.
He got there quick.
Oh, he had 8 last time I heard.
I know it.
I tell you what, he worked his way out of a couple of tough innings too.
I wouldn't know because, I didn't watch on Flow Sports because that's the most awful sports
Listen to
broadcast.
It on the buzz.
It's very boring, whoever was calling that game,
play-by-play guy is not my favorite. That's all I'll say. Yeah, it's not Phil Elson at all.
Definitely.
That is for sure.
That's the Naturals, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals new play-by-play guy.
I would never listen to them ever.
No.
Can you go replace him?
I wish. I'll take that call. Hunter, give me a call. Or whoever runs that for the university, I'll take that call.
I can definitely make up some goofy stuff to go along with it.
I don't know that they'd let you replace Bubba.
No.
Sorry. And I wouldn't let them replace Bubba.
No.
No offense, but I'd love to call a game with Bubba. We've had, and that's a big shot there. 3, I think it's a 2. Yeah, long 2.
I think they're playing that.
By Gregory.
Yeah, Bubba really brings a lot to the game.
We had Bubba on the podcast. He's a lot of fun. I like Bubba a lot. I've had him and Phil both on the podcast. They're both good interviews. Fender gets the shot up. No good. Dillard gets the rebound. Goes up. That's no good. Got it back. And a foul on the floor. Let's see, as Dillard got fouled. Fouls on Sharpley. And that'll send Dillard to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Was it a sharply called foul?
Yes, it was.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Hey, you know what? None of y'all going to touch my hand to God comment, so come on with it.
Yeah, I had to call it out for you.
I laughed so hard when I went back and watched the game. Dillard's first free throw's up and good.
Did you just say the hand of God win? Yes, I did.
So 1:51 to go here in the first. Hornets get back to a 9-point deficit as Dillard's got her second from the free throw line.
Go, Tristan.
Second one for Trista's up and good. So Dillard gets them both. She's got 6 of the 8 points for the Hornets here early.
What's Dillard's classification?
She's a junior.
Score.
Good.
Yeah.
Score and rebound and blocks Tristan.
Now that one taken away by London. As London looking to bring it up the floor by herself, playing the point. She'll give it away to Fender, and a foul going to be called on Page. That'll be side out of bounds here. His little sis will trigger it in.
Her first personal foul, third team foul for the Lady Patriots. Checking in for the Lady Patriots, number 1, Bria Bailey.
Bria Bailey back into the game. And Sharpley will sit. We'll get this one into Fender. They'll hand it away to Robinson. Now Robinson crosses over, goes inside of the lane. Shot is up. And no, wouldn't go. Dillard with the rebound as it blocked by Robinson. Chasing it down. Nice hustle by Bailey to save it.
She came out of nowhere.
Yeah, she's quick. And she's now got it in the corner. Nice extra pass to Robinson inside.
How do you beat that?
Great ball movement by the Patriots there.
You got to move the ball across half court.
You can't play so close to each other. You can see Coach D coaching that. You got to spread out. Now Robinson stuck with it, gives it away to Fender. Fender going to go to her left. Fender inside. Nice dump off to Dillard. Dillard gets Robinson in the air, goes around her, gets hacked on the way up. And Trista Dillard will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
That was on number 5, Hillary Jones. Her first personal foul, fourth team foul.
Fouls on Jones, that's her first.
At the line, Trista Dillard shooting 2 shots.
Dillard can get this back down to an 8-point game here. First one's up, short. I jinxed her.
Checking in for the Lady Patriots, number 4, Jasmine Davis.
Jasmine Davis back into the game for the Patriots.
Just building drama up for later. Let's watch.
Second one's on its way and good. Andy, are you as sad as I am? This is the last night of the regular season.
I'm pretty upset. I'm not going to lie.
Pretty disappointing.
I'm upset we can't end it at home. We got to end it over here at this place.
3 is up. That's no good.
That's my kind of shot.
Robinson gets the rebound, but then lost it up the floor, throws it out of bounds. That'll go back to the Patriots.
Man. I'm on sound effects and everything today. He's like, I don't care.
Oh, goodness, children. So Davis to inbound here.
Duct tape and zip ties will fix that.
Yeah. Page will control. She'll give it away to Robinson. She jab steps on Dillard. Now wants to go around her. She's not there. Has to throw it off as Bell makes the catch. Back up top to Jasmine Davis. 24 seconds.
Shot clock's off by the way.
They're going to go into Robinson. Turns. She had it taken away on the floor as Robinson throws it up top. Now looking to drive inside. Shot is up. No good. A late whistle.
Bailed out.
As Davis bumped chest with the Hornet defender, and she'll head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Dillard would have took the
That was on
player
number
control
33,
the charge
Trista
there.
Dillard, her second personal.
Not sure what much different Trista's supposed to do
At the
there.
line, Jasmine Davis.
Don't leave me hanging.
Can't see past the rail.
Do I? I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Good to see Coach Horton in the building. He's probably hoping for a much calmer resolution to this night than we had last time.
What are you talking about? What happened last time?
Yeah, nothing.
I didn't see a problem last time. Played half a game.
Last time we were in this building, too, it was a little dramatic.
Wasn't our fault.
Davis' shot is up and good. Rumor is we have no Nico again tonight.
Doesn't surprise me tonight.
Ankle?
I don't expect him to play.
Man.
Why play him in this game?
Randall makes a good catch to get it across half court. Winston, the extra pass. Robinson will shoot the 3. And long, no good. And a foul underneath on Page, I think.
Yeah.
Should be on Page. And it is. It'll be baseline out of bounds for the Hornets.
You got to get a quick shot here if you don't get one.
Jada Page, her second personal foul.
Got plenty of time to work, but you got to keep a mindful eye on
15
that
foul
clock.
for the Patriots.
I tell you, this place is going to be loud if this next game is close.
Nice to knock that 0 off their record.
Gets it in. Randall at the block. Shot is up. Short, no good. Rebound, Bell, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After a quarter, Parkview leads it 20-9, and we'll be back in just a minute with more basketball on Natural State Sports.
So any great basketball coach will tell you that communication is absolutely key to winning ball games. If you don't communicate, you're not going to get the ball to the hoop. At Cornerstone, we feel the exact same way about the mortgage process. We have to communicate to you. We want you to know where you are every step of the way. We want to get you to the closing table with no stress, and that's a winning game plan to me.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you always have the home court advantage. Visit loansbydo.com to get started.
All right, we are back here. Campus of Parkview.
Andy, go do somersaults.
Cartwheels only for me.
About ready to start the second period of play here. Is trying to figure out our sound tonight. I feel like we're not as loud, but I think it's just this building and how loud it is already in here. The buzz is definitely getting louder inside this building.
Oh, it's going to get that way.
And it just continues to fill up in front of us.
I wonder if they will be at capacity.
No, they won. I was about to say, they won one of those games.
Yeah, they won the third one.
Let's say, okay.
1-3.
Mississippi State, 1-3. Somebody check on Brandon Walker.
B-Walk, what's up? I hate that guy.
Apparently full clothing is optional in this building tonight. Davis.
Well, okay then.
And gives it away to Paige. Paige looks to drive. She's going to get into the lane. Tosses it up and good.
She must have learned that from Kobe Garland.
Randall with it. She stops, looking, finds Robinson in the middle. Robinson's going to get it across half court. Now Robinson has it tipped away. She's got to hand it away to Winston.
It's the wrong way.
Winston back up to Fender as Fender looks, gives it back to Winston, and they're going to reset things now inside to Randall. Not looking for a shot. That's a spot you don't want to try to go, and Robinson has it tipped away. Taken away by White, and now pushing the other way is the Patriots. Now Page looking to drive inside all the way to the lane. Floater is up and good by Jada Page. Biggest lead of the evening. 15 now for the Lady Patriots. Now Robinson going to back in, has it just stripped away. Late whistle and a foul going to be called on the Patriots. That is the sixth team foul on Parkview.
Her first personal foul, sixth team foul for the Lady Patriots.
The sixth that's been called.
That's usually how that goes. So Fender to inbound.
It's kind of like football.
And that's a 5-second, unless we got a timeout first. Nope, 5-second call.
It's kind of like football where they say there's holding on every play, there's a foul on every play.
Advantage, disadvantage is what you got to referee.
So Parkview brings it up. 6:50 to go here in the first half. Page to the corner for three. Got it. Leave that. That was
not missed.
Gregory who dots the eye on that one. Now Robinson with it. She's trying to get out and couldn't. Has another foul. If that's on Parkview, that's going to be the seventh. It'll be 1-1. And it will be, as Robinson will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
I don't understand why we throw the ball into triple team.
I don't either.
I don't have to ask that question.
Checking in the Lady Patriots, number 11, Courtney Lawson. At the line, London Robinson with 1-1.
So Robinson, front end of the 1-1 here from the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. It's up, long, bounces around and falls. Got fortunate on that one.
Well, I wonder what this one's going to do. Do you call that the shooter's roll?
Yeah, shooters bounce around. Robinson's second one is up. It bounces out, no good.
History repeats itself.
Yep, 50-50 is about as good as it gets as they go inside with this one going to be knocked away. Robinson somehow saves it before going out of bounds.
There's a slight
now a long three for Davis, no good. Winston going to try to chase it down, let it go, and it will out of bounds as Band-Aid makes the catch.
Good catch, Band-Aid.
In for the Lady Patriots, number 15,
so Kamanga will enter.
Let's say you run over there hard on that side and you don't hit the brakes quick enough, that wall is not going to be very forgiving. You can't jump that bench.
No.
You end up like Wile E. Coyote chasing a roadrunner.
Or KT into that gate at Robinson with the 2. That's no good. Rebound, Gregory.
He sounded like he hit a gong that night.
It was rough. They'll go to Jada. Page gets it away inside, but off the leg of Gregory and out of bounds. That'll stay with the Hornets. So Winston to inbound here as Fender will control. They'll bring the full court press as Winston stops, picks up her dribble, and gives it away to Fender. And they'll find Robinson cutting to the middle. She's going to get across half court. Splits the double team. Now Robinson kicks it outside to Indy. A little sis has it blocked. And Gregory got it as Davis had the block. Foul on the Hornets here. That's going to just be the 4th team foul. And now a technical. Is that on Robinson?
Yep.
Yeah.
And now Dillard's going to come in for, and Robinson will have to sit. I think it was the first tee we've seen called on London. She must have really said something to earn that one. She's explaining to Coach D what she said.
Fouls on number 34, London Robinson, her first personal foul, 4th team foul.
Probably something along the lines of, that was a bad call, ref.
London Robinson, her 2nd personal foul.
That's what I'd go with.
5th team foul for the Lady Hornets. At the line, Cortland Lawson.
Man, it does seem like that PA's coming in awful lot.
We catch all the echoes right here in this corner. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think I'm hearing it twice in my headset.
I can't hardly hear you when you talk.
That's the bad thing. How about now?
Hornets, number 33.
Yeah, you're going to make sure you keep the mics close. Because I've got them turned up about as loud as we really need to not get too much feedback. Otherwise, we're going to hit Will over here talking all night. Second free throw's up and good as Lawson hits them both. Dillard will check into the game for Robinson.
Number 33, Trista Dillard.
So Lawson will inbound. As Page controls. 19-point lead. Lawson quickly. 3 up, no good. And rebound inside goes back up as Kamanga. A 21-point advantage for the Lady Patriots. Robinson's going to find Fender. She's going to break the press, but Davis, she taps it away from behind.
You got to have court awareness.
So Fender will inbound here. Baseline out of bounds for the ladies. Trailing this one 31-10. A nice job there by Mia Winston to get the bucket on the inbound play. Hornets get it back down to 19. So Page brings it up as she controls. Winston will back off of her. Going to give her a lot of room here as they get it over to Gregory. Gregory on the wing, gives it to Davis. She'll fake the 3. Almost traveled. Got rid of it as Page makes the catch. Now Davis around to Lawson. Back up top to Gregory, and that find Page at the wing. And she'll shoot the 3. It's up and no long. Rebound, though, going to come down to Kamanga. Another opportunity here as they give it away to Davis. Another 3. This one for Lawson, and she got it. Lawson dots the I. It's a 34-22 lead for the Patriots. Dotted I 3-pointers falling for the Patriots here early. Give it away as Winston. She's going to try to answer. That's a little long. Rebound going to come down to Lawson. She gives it away to Davis. And Jasmine Davis gives it up to Page, who brings it up the floor. Now across to, that's a 3. Shot up for Lawson's no good. Davis with the rebound. She kicks it back out top. Gregory shuffled. She'll shoot the 2. It's blocked by Fender. Now little sis has it. She's got Fender ahead. She didn't give it to her. Now she does. She gives it up to Fender. Now cross-court pass to Winston, but out of bounds. And that'll go back to Parkview.
Everything was good. The person stopped running.
Checking in for the Lady Patriots, number 22, Kylie Bell, and number 3, Naomi Sharpley.
Here comes the sharp stuff again.
So Paige will bring it up the floor here. Nope, sorry, that's not Paige. That's Sharpley. Sharpley up the floor. She's going to give this one away to Lawson. Lawson to Davis, and she's looking. She'll shoot the three. And no, way long on the air ball, out of bounds. And that'll go to the Hornets. So inbound here, 3:40 to go. 34-12 is your score as Fender has it. Tried to get it ahead to Randall. Instead gets it to Winston. Why'd you stop? You had the whole corner. Now going to be taken away. She had plenty of time to get across. Now inside, and the Hornets going to catch a break. Parkview threw it out of bounds, and Trista hit the floor hard.
She's hurting. I can hear from here.
Let's see, as Trista has not moved. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. That's something with the left knee. The way she came down, and let's just hope for the moment here that Trista's okay. That was a tough, she landed really, really funky on this play. I may have went a little too far, but let's hope Trista is okay. That did not look good, I'll say that. Almost that moment where you plant the leg and the rest of your body tries to go over the top of it. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's all about the sideways motion there. Is not good, brother.
Give me a minute. We'll talk about our three-point sponsor, Dotted Eye Photography. I want to say thanks to our newest sponsor to Maumelle Athletics, Dotted Eye Photography. Kristen Henson, my wife, and our top camera operator, has decided to follow her passion in photography. So give her a follow on Facebook and Instagram at Dotted, the letter I, Photography, to see some examples of her great work. And boy, you just got to hope here for Trista that she's okay, that this isn't one of those scary non-contact type injuries, but that was tough. She planted and immediately crumpled to the floor and has not moved. They've got her turned on her side as Band-Aid's checking the stability of her knee. We're going to have a bit of a break here as we await word here on Dillard. Reminder, too, as we get ready for next week's state tournament down in Sheridan, we will be your home of all Maumelle Hornet basketball games at the state tournament. And if you guys would like to help support our broadcast, please reach out to us. We'd love to. We've got some advertising options, or if you'd just like to donate, those games cost us $75. We get to pay the AAA a whopping $75 per broadcast. If our Hornets make it all the way to the semifinals, it's $150 to broadcast the semifinal matchup. If we make it to the finals, we're also able to broadcast that, but I think it's like $5,000. But we'd love to have some help to go between.
See what?
Yeah, $5,000 to broadcast the state championship game. Now, the two games before the early games, $75 a piece, and then $150 for us to broadcast the semifinals. So Dillard is up, but no weight being put on that right leg as Pearson and Band-Aid are going to help her off the floor. And safe to say that's going to be the last we've seen of Dillard tonight. Let's hope that she can. That knee looked at, and it's not as serious as it looks.
Should be like Big Ben. Should be back in third quarter.
Yeah.
She's coming back.
So they're going to take Dillard to the end of the bench here and continue to take a look at that knee, but that was tough. Braylon Thompson, senior, is going to check into the game here for the Hornets.
He did not do what it was supposed to.
That brings a little bit of a hush over the gym here at Al Flanagan Court. I'm not sure if there's a cool name for this arena, Patriot Arena. Al Flanagan Court's all I know.
There's a name on the side of the building, but I can't remember it. Got a nice parking spot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Parked over there in the grass on the hill.
There's a hill.
Yeah, there's more parking over here.
I parked right up front.
Yeah, of course you did.
There was one there by the pole. I was like, hey, check this out. Neat.
So Thompson enters the game. It's now India Robinson's out. So on the floor for the Hornets is Mia Winston, H.J. Fender, Braylon Thompson, London Robinson, and Raylan Randall. So Winston has it. She'll give it away to Thompson. Got to move here. Winston's got it as Winston. Now they get it across to Randall. Oh, nearly a backcourt, and they did. It is a backcourt violation. Yeah. Winston hadn't cleared it when she caught it.
Why make that pass?
I don't know. You were already across half court. I mean, let everybody get set, then make the pass. I'm with you, Jim. Sometimes you just have to shake your head.
The basketball gods just hang their head.
Now Lawson, she's going to try a three. She dots the eye. So Lawson knocks down the three. And it's a 25-point lead for the Lady Patriots. Now Winston with it. 3 minutes to go in the half. I look down there. Looks like Parkview's already emptying their bench. Now Winston gives it away here. Now inside to Robinson. Robinson, nice inside to Randall. Randall was open. Yeah.
Good.
Raylan Randall with the basket.
And that's what you got to do. And I don't understand why we don't do it more often. You know, let Robinson work, but it doesn't always have to be for Robinson to get a bucket. She draws so much attention inside that someone's going to be open when you get it in 34's hands.
She's just got to pass it to them.
My concept of the game of basketball is get the ball where they ain't.
That's right.
It usually works. Or at least get you an open shot.
Yeah.
The open shot is much better than contested.
That's a lot of hair. I can't see a number enough. 5. There we go.
Cinco.
So now back up top as Sharpley will control things with 2 minutes to go in the half. Now Sharpley inside. Shot is up. No good, but a foul on the Hornets.
Still on the 1-and-1s, which is a good thing for the Hornets.
Checking into the game, I believe that is McCray.
Her first personal foul, 16 foul.
That's Clay and McCray, but I'm not certain. It is. That is who it is. So they'll get this one in quickly, as that is Jones. Hillary Jones goes all the way to the bucket, throws it off the backboard, no good, but a foul on the Hornets is going to send Hillary Jones, the sophomore, to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
25, Raylan Randall, her second personal, 7th team foul. Her first personal.
You okay?
He'll get it out eventually down there.
What's he got?
In for the Lady Patriots, number 21.
I felt the vibration on the rail and wondered what it was. And I looked down, he's holding his head.
Now they are emptying the bench here as freshman Allison Burgess enters the game for Parkview.
Your roster go that deep?
Yeah, they got the full thing.
I think he baby slothed over there on the concrete. He's over there now. Might be concussed.
Now a lane violation here.
Hey, look at there. 37 still. Yeah.
Now get it into Fender. 1:55 to go here in the half. As Winston calling for some help. She'll give it away to Thompson, but no one's moving as Winston has it. Back to Fender. Now you got Thompson if you want her, but she doesn't get her. Now she'll throw it up, and Thompson finds it. And now she'll curl it around and hand it back to Fender as they do finally get it across. Now Fender, Robinson, his little sis looks to drive to the block. Shot is up and long, no good. And Thompson going to chase down the rebound. It's a reset here with Winston up top. She'll give it away to Braylon Thompson. Thompson cross-court pass. Robinson comes and gets it. She's in the lane, turns. Shot is up. London Robinson gets the bucket.
London Robinson with the basket.
Jim with the long side. Mop.
The mop in the building. He's here to crowd control, I promise.
Guarantee.
Out of the corner here is Hillary Jones. Back up top to Sharpley. Now they'll work it around as Clay has it. She'll give it away as Hillary Jones controlling. Now Burgess, the freshman. A young Parkview team. We're going to see most every one of these girls again next year.
Nah, they're going to transfer somewhere.
Yeah.
Jim with jokes.
So 40 seconds left as now Parkview slowing things down here at the end of the half. Up big, 37-16. They'll give this one away now as I think that's Kylie Bell. Now just playing hot potato with the basketball. Sharpley, shot is up at the elbow. She'll be fouled by Thompson. That'll be second one on Thompson. And Sharpley will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Fouls on number 14, Raylan Thompson, her second personal foul, 8th team foul for the Lady Hornets. At the line, Naomi Sharpley with 2 shots.
Shot is up and good. Sharpley.
Number 30, Destiny Henderson.
Destiny Henderson enters as Mia Winston will sit. Second free throw is up. It's no good. Chase for the rebound for Robinson. She had it tipped out of bounds off of her. And that'll stay with the Patriots.
That's the way the ball bounces.
So now the inbound as Sharpley finds Jones. Jones, that's a travel.
God.
Got it. Now give it up inside as that's Burgess with it. Burgess back out to Hillary Jones. 16 seconds to go. Cross court. Now looking to drive. Now a long pass back up top. Hillary Jones has it. Fender came out to defend her tightly, and a foul call with 7.7. That's going to
second bump too.
That's going to send Jones back to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
The first bump was more detrimental.
Yeah, I think he realized he should have called the first. Okay, I'll call the ticky tack next. Jones will shoot 1 and 1 here. Line drive is up, no good, and going to be out of bounds. Going to stay with the Patriots as Randall knocked that one out. And they'll get this one in. Now stolen away as Fender takes it away. Fender trying to get it up the floor, behind the back across half court. Now across to London. London didn't realize how much time was left, and that'll do it. So that'll be the end of the first half. The Parkview Lady Patriots lead this one 38-16. And we'll be back in just a minute with more Hornet basketball on Natural State Sports.
So any great basketball coach will tell you that communication is absolutely key to winning ball games. If you don't communicate, you're not going to get the ball to the hoop. At Cornerstone, we feel the exact same way about the mortgage process. We have to communicate to you. We want you to know where you are every step of the way. We want to get you to the closing table with no stress, and that's a winning game plan to me.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you always have the home court advantage. Visit loansbydo.com to get started.
American Pie Pizza is the place to be for the best pizza in Central Arkansas and an inside look at Maumelle Hornet athletics. Join us every Monday beginning January 3rd for Hornets Live with Coach Shook at 7 p.m. and enjoy Wing Monday, 89-cent wings from 4 p.m. to close. Plus, kids eat free. Cheap wings, free food for the kids, and an inside look into Hornet basketball. You got no excuses to not join us, so get out to 9709 Maumelle Boulevard every Monday starting January 3rd. And don't miss out the rest of the week, whether it's $2 Tuesdays for $2 off your favorite 14-inch pizza or one of the great daily lunch specials. Make American Pie Pizza your go-to for lunch or dinner this week. And be sure to ask your server about the American Pie red envelopes and how you could get up to $50 on gift certificates this holiday season. Located at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard or order online at ampiepizza.com.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
All right, we are back here on the campus of Parkview High School as we are just about ready for the second half of play to start. 38-16 is our score here as we get ready for the last half of. Would you make up your mind? I don't understand all this.
You want one of these? You want bread around
All
it?
I'm looking at is that corner of my eye, and I see you going, wait, I'm going to take it off. No, I'm going to keep it up. No, I'm going to take it up. I'm going to keep it up.
That. Whatever they were playing was going in my ears.
All right.
Sounds like I had a cat in my ears.
Where'd our camera person go? Lost our camera operator.
Oh, it'll be all right.
And my children. I give up.
That might be the same place.
I give up.
Well, you're up. Well, you're actually sitting, but never mind.
Where did she go?
Not like we're playing a game here or anything. We need a camera operator.
All right, so here we go. Start the second half as Tasia Jackson will not inbound. We have changed our mind.
Just kidding.
We are going to go take a longer break. We're not ready for the second half. The officials aren't officially ready. Something's going on down here. I think we've got a trainer working on an official maybe?
Pull the hammy.
Not sure. Something is happening with our official and a trainer on the other end. Okay. It looks like she's okay. So our trainer, this is the downside to this old gym, guys. Our trainer is taping up the boys down there at the end of their bench. And she's almost on the floor down there is the reason for the stoppage. So here we go. We'll get this one into Henderson as Henderson gives it away to Fender to the corner to Robinson. Robinson looks to drive. She meets Robinson, and that one was tipped out of there by Tyra Robinson.
Might have had a partial block there.
She did. She got a piece of it. Now Davis quickly the other way, lost it out of bounds, and that'll go back to the Hornets.
No, it didn't.
Oh, no. How did she saved it.
Magic.
Did it bounce off the trainer?
I think there was an invisible wall, and he just kind of had a rope on it or something.
Now inside as Robinson goes up, and the bucket, and she'll head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Count the basket.
So 40-16, 7:24 to go here in the third. Robinson's free throw line drive, no good, but somehow Bria Bailey comes out of there with the rebound. To Robinson, she'll shoot the two. That's long, no good. And another rebound for Parkview as Davis has it. Now stops, so get it back to Jasmine Davis. Davis trying to go inside with it as Robinson was posting her defender up. And a foul going to be called on, I believe that's on Parkview, and it is going to be a foul on the Lady Patriots. So the Hornets will control. Now Henderson stops, throws it backwards to Fender. Now you got to get it across. Winston just stops, nobody trying to advance. Now Fender realizes it just advances a bit, threw it out of bounds over Henderson, and go back to the Patriots. And we are now 14 games into this, 13 and a half games into conference play, and we are still struggling with breaking a press.
Well, they won't have to struggle about it until about November.
Well, they got a long time to work on it between now and next season.
Yes, they do. Summer ball.
Davis, nice cut inside, short arms the bucket as Bell couldn't get it. Hornets had it. Winston, or that's Robinson, who lost it out of bounds. Back to the Patriots.
We don't need a basketball score.
Checking in for the Lady
Now
Hornets.
India Robinson's going to check into the game as H.J. Fender going to come off the floor.
Magic.
So Bailey gives it away. Now they'll try to go inside as Robinson has Robinson posted up. She turns, shot is up, no good. Fight for it. Robinson went over the back to get the rebound. And that'll be a turnover foul back to the Hornets here.
Fouls on number 35.
Fouls on Tyra Robinson.
First personal foul. First team foul for the Lady Patriots.
India gives this one away to Jackson. Jackson quickly to Henderson, and they break the press. Now Henderson looking to drive, going to go all the way to the bucket, has it rejected by Jasmine Davis. Now quickly the other way as Page is going to lay it up and in as Jada Page gets the bucket. Now London, she's going to do it herself as she splits a triple team, gets all the way to the lane, scoops it up and in by London Robinson.
That's one way to do it.
London Robinson.
So Bailey brings it back up the floor. And she'll give this one away to Page.
Wrangle them in, Steve.
Bailey with it up top. Sorry, that's Page. Gives it away to Bailey. Bailey looking to drive. She gets cut off outside as Jada Page into Robinson, who was open at the block. Or sorry, it's Bell. And Bell turns and puts it up and in. Sorry, I didn't realize you were done with your nachos there, Jim. Welcome back. Now little sis stops. Or no, that's Tasia Jackson. She'll shoot the two. Short, airballed it. Bell came out of there with it and gives it away to Page.
Oh, I look down there and all I can see is Garfield.
Now inside is Robinson, wide open underneath. She puts that one up and in.
She's just wide open down there. Nobody sees her.
And now the inbound stolen by Bailey and up and in
She found a present.
for Page.
We used the timeout.
Now timeout, Hornets. It's a 30-point lead here for the Lady Patriots. Full timeout for the Hornets. That'll give me a chance to talk about my friend, my buddy, my pal, Dio Minucci and Cornerstone Home Lending. For all your home lending needs, give Cornerstone Home Lending a call and get your paths to home ownership started with the best. Dio and his team work tirelessly to ensure you are informed and ready to make one of the largest purchases in your life. Text Dio to 36260 and get your home ownership journey started today. Take over for me for a minute, Andy. I got to do something. Just talk randomness.
Yay. Jim and I got this. Let me mute it. Hi. How you doing, Jim? So, if you were going to get this under 30 points, as the Hornets, what would you do?
Shoot
How often?
multiple times a moment.
Multiple times a moment. So,
And I try to pass the
how
ball to
would you
the
break?
open person.
How would you break a press?
Don't all run to the same spot
Okay.
because they would get somebody and they drive to their other player.
All right, so coach us out of this one right here. So from right there, obviously you got to go. Everybody's grouped up. We're not exactly as good as Steve at this. Steve, please help. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. Had to parent. My kids are listening so well as now Henderson has it. Gives it away. 3-ball. That shot is up. That's no good. And rebound Robinson.
I just want you to know that color analysts are not good at play-by-play. My brain does not function like that.
Well, it's a good time to practice as that one's taken away inside by Robinson and puts it up and in. So Winston has it. They're going to try to get it up as they get it to West. Now across to Rhodes. Rhodes has it. She's going to drive all the way. Nice job there by the Hornets to break the press. Deanna Rhodes gets the bucket.
We were just talking about that while you were gone. How to break a press.
They must have listened. Now inside is Robinson. She's going to work. That one's no good. Going to be rebounded by Page, but a foul.
Our next topic is going to be how to stop Robinson.
I don't know that we got anybody who can do that.
The answer is going to be foul.
Yeah.
Robinson with 2 shots.
I double team her.
Something, anything.
Jump on her back, ride like a backpack.
So Robinson's shot is up and good from the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. She hits the first one, 51-20.
For the Lady Hornets, number 3.
Lady Patriots lead.
For the Lady Patriots, number 10, Jordan Gregory.
Robinson gets them both from the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Kamanga going to enter for the Patriots. That's how you stop Robinson. You get her off the floor.
Give her a break.
Yeah. A lot of Robinsons on the floor.
Tell her jokes and maybe she'll laugh and pass out.
Yes, anything. Now London Robinson looking to drive inside on Sharpley. Spin move, shot is up, a little strong. Fight for the rebound, and Kamanga going to run it down. Does a good job to stay in bounds. She gives it away to Davis. Davis pushing. Davis gives it outside to Page. Page, she wants to drive. Just outside the block. Shot is up. That's no good as Robinson comes down with the rebound.
Which one?
London, big sis. R. Robinson.
Get her hands off of her.
London. And
right,
there you go. Get that foul call, Jim.
Fouls on number 2, Jada
Jim's got the eagle eye from the top row.
It's supposed to be first hand on back, and then it come off. Second time it goes on, it's foul.
Yeah, we got, Gregory nearly had the steal. That'll stay with the Hornets. Got to get it in quicker than that.
Got to put a little mustard on it.
That is Bree West.
I prefer a little zip rather than mustard.
Okay.
We'll get this one into Little Sis. Now Robinson looking. She'll give it away to West. An extra pass to Winston. Winston hesitates. Going to go inside, and it's blocked by Kamanga. Kamanga saves it to Jasmine Davis, and now going the other way with it. Now nice pass inside as that is Page. You missed it. And that was Rhodes with the rebound.
She shoots layups like me.
Now quickly the other way. Trying to give it away to West was Winston. And Winston had an open look at the wing. And pass to Winston. West goes out of bounds.
Patriots, number 1, Bria Bailey. And for the Lady Hornets, number 10, Savannah Zabala.
So Zabata enters the game for the Hornets. And Sharpley will bring it up the floor. Sharpley with West out on her. Gives that one away to Bria Bailey. Cross to Davis. Now Davis wants to drive. Jab steps. Goes to her left. Shot is up. No good. And rebound, Kiana Rhodes. She gives the pass out to India Robinson. Now Robinson got to avoid a double team as she brings it up the floor. Good job by India. Now stops. Steps back looking for some help as no one's there to help her. Gives it away to Bree West. Oh, they had Zabata cutting. Now she sees her late, and too late as Zabata runs right into Davis. Jasmine Davis takes it away from her.
Too strong.
She got to see that pass quicker.
A little earlier, that would have done.
Yep, she had Zabata cutting open. It was just, she didn't see it till too late.
Freshman inexperience there. She'll learn it, though.
So Sharpley calling out the offense with Bree West out on her. As Sharpley blows by her to the right all the way to the basket, lays it up and in.
I haven't seen Alexander tonight. Is she here?
Kendall is here, but she's not dressed out. I'm not sure injury or what. I saw her over here with the book earlier. Now inside is Robinson, has that one knocked away by Kamanga. But Robinson will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Christianity Garland getting ready to check in for the Hornets. Looks like she's going to come in for Robinson.
With 2 shots.
Well, she's got to wait till the first shot anyway before she can come in, whether it be whoever she's coming in for.
Robinson's shot is up and good.
Checking in for the Lady Patriots.
Now she is going to come in for Bree West, it looks like.
In for the Lady Hornets, number 2, Chris Garland.
Shorten that up.
West sits as Garland enters the game. Second from Robinson's up and good. She gets them both this trip.
75% for the game.
Now quickly the other way goes Bria Bailey. Bailey stops. She'll back it out, and she's going to reset things as they give it away to Sharpley. Sharpley to Gregory. Sorry, that was Lawson. Now Bailey with it. And Bailey gives it to Sharpley. She gets doubled to the corner. 3 is up. That's no good. Long run for it. Tipped up. And a good job there as somehow the Hornets come out of that as Garland got it.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise, Garland finds a loose ball. And now tipped away. She was trying to get it inside to Zabata. Sharpley has it. Zabata behind her. Good job by Zabata. Good hustle. As Sharpley's going to regain control, and they'll reset things up top. 3 ball is on its way for Gregory and good.
Another surprise, a Garland turnover.
Yeah. Jordan Gregory dots the I with that one.
Must have been a 2.
Oh, they added the point there. There it was, yep. So it was a 3. Now inside Robinson, shot is up, no good. London Robinson will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. 38.4 to go, 57-22 is the score.
Fouls on number 10, Jordan Gregory, her second personal, 15 foul.
Best announcer. He's better than that guy.
He is.
He has that sound effects and everything.
Good to see Gary Burton in the house.
Judy.
Robinson's shot is up and rattles out, no good.
Must be a big game with Gary.
Second one's up and good for London Robinson.
He wasn't a bad
They forgot to start the
player
clock.
either.
Now they got it going. 37 seconds. They'll give this one away. Sharply, she'll shoot a three. She dots the
Naomi Sharpley with a three.
Kristen's getting plenty of promotion tonight, just not by us.
Robinson gives it away to Little Sis. She walked, and
She got
we'll
fouled.
call it. No, she just traveled.
Knocked off a rocker.
Yeah.
She got knocked into the travel there, but whatever.
You have to figure out what caused that. Sometimes it's clumsiness, sometimes it's not.
What do you call that one, Jim?
Not clumsy.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
Cross to Bailey here,
Maybe a
5
shoulder?
seconds. Bailey may not know how much time. She gives away to Davis. They don't know how much
think
time's
they
on it.
can.
That'll do it. So that'll be it. Into the third. Parkview leads it as we head to the final period, 60-23. And we're back in just a minute with more Hornet basketball on Natural State Sports.
So any great basketball coach will tell you that communication is absolutely key to winning ball games. If you don't communicate, you're not going to get the ball to the hoop. And at Cornerstone, we feel the exact same way about the mortgage process. We have to communicate to you. We want you to know where you are every step of the way. We want to get you to the closing table with no stress, and that's a winning game plan to me.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you always have the home court advantage. Visit loansbydo.com to get started.
All right, we're back here as we're ready for the final period of play. It'll be a running clock for the entire fourth. Yeah, I want to see you put those moves in your repertoire there, Andy.
Man, I got arthritis in my left hip, and I got a messed up right foot. Man, I'd give it a go a couple years ago now.
Y'all, boy,
I'll be
Matt's
down there
gonna.
flopping like a fish.
Hey, y'all give Matt all the credit in the world. Look where he's set up right now. He is
Oh, Lord.
brave, guys.
He's not going to be there in about 27 minutes.
Well, sharply.
Look here, I will never say that Matt is brave for standing where he's at. I'm going to use the term clueless right now.
Clueless?
His name is not Zach. Don't do that. So Clay has it as she's up top getting things
Speaking of
set.
clueless, you know what came up on my feed a
I
couple
don't want
days
to
ago?
know.
You remember the powdering incident?
Oh, yeah. Sharply airballs the three.
Oh, look, they found another basket.
And that was a bucket.
Mackenzie
Jackson. Mackenzie Jackson gets the bucket. She changed numbers on us. Now inside, Little Sis. That was Garland. That wouldn't go. Now the shot is up by Rhodes. That won't go. And rebound came down to White as Parkview pushes the other way with Sharply.
They don't put a lid on ours.
I don't think they put it on there.
Yeah, they did.
Sharply.
Clear acrylic.
Oh, what kind of screen was that?
It's called a moving travel screen.
This shot's up, no good. And look at there, another offensive rebound, but out of bounds this time for the Patriots, as that was Burgess.
And for the
Shoes
Lady
untied.
Hornets, number 23, Jakira Riley.
So London Robinson going to sit as Jakira Riley will enter.
I wonder if old boy got his dance moves from Dequan.
I don't know, but he's got
Like
some
Napoleon
moves.
Dynamite.
Yeah,
Dance moves by Dequan.
he got some moves for sure.
Got it.
Down there, happy as can be.
Now Little Sis going to back it out, trying to go inside. Riley's got it. She's at the block. Good job. Good move. Great job by Jakira
Perfect
Riley.
time to tie a shoe.
Jakira Riley.
No time. Just tie the shoe. It's all good.
No basketball game.
No basketball game.
There goes the ball. All right, now we're good. Now
If
we're
she
ready.
had stayed down there longer, they might have could have snowboarded her.
Right?
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
Robinson
Lord.
gets the
That's a
rebound,
foul.
and a foul going to be called on the Patriots here.
No, they're going to call that on us.
There's
Watch.
no way. Zaballa's
Wait.
still trying to get her shoe
I got
tied,
my
though.
shoe, coach. Call it 30 seconds. We got time.
15 foul for the Lady Patriots.
That's where you need slip-ons, man.
Yeah, yes.
You don't need laces. Get the Velcros.
Robinson inbounds it as Zabala will bring it up the floor. He gives it back to Little Sis. Little Sis going to look to work. Now gives it away to Garland. Wasn't ready for it. Garland has to go retrieve it. Now no look to Riley. Back to Garland. Garland inside spin back out to Riley. And now they're going to they're trying to get something here now off the leg of the Patriots.
Huh?
Oh, that bounced off a 3, but I guess not.
I'm pretty sure she dribbled it off the end line.
Well, it looked like it went off of 3's foot, but it may have just been off of Garland's foot. I'm not sure.
It was a foot no matter what.
We are way, way up here, so honestly, we don't have the greatest view.
I don't even have my long eyes.
There's an inline down there somewhere?
Yeah. That was Zabala. Nice job defensively as they get her Burgess pushed out.
The double team.
Oh,
look at the
Play stolen away. Can she stay in bounds? Oh, couldn't complete it. Now they lost it. Now diving on the floor for it. And a jump ball between the same team is now Rhodes gets in there, and a jump ball now going to be called with 4:40 to go. Possession arrow favors the Hornets.
Hostility ensues.
That could almost been some comedy of errors in there, man.
Almost. Riley for 3. Got it!
Wow.
Chikara Riley dots the
Avalanche.
Just 40 more.
Yeah. In 4 minutes with a running clock.
So Clay has it with Robinson out on her, and Clay threw it to the bench.
Here it comes.
Tsunami.
And for the Lady Hornets, number 14, Braylon Thompson.
Braylon Thompson's going to enter as India Robinson will sit. And Riley having fun out there.
Number 5, Hillary Jones. And in for the Lady Hornets, number 30,
Destiny Henderson will enter for the Hornets as well. Clock running, 3.5 to go here. As Thompson has it, she'll give it out to Henderson, and Henderson will bring it up the floor.
I think they should go all seniors for the last few minutes.
Henderson gives it away to Zabala. Zabala's shot is up, long, no good, and Jackson gets the rebound. Now quickly up court and going to be thrown away by Parkview, and that'll go back to the Hornets.
I think he did that on purpose.
White couldn't make the catch.
Neither could Gray.
Oh, boy. So Henderson brings it up the floor.
Shoot it.
Picks up her dribble, and she'll give it away to Zabala. And Zabala to Thompson. She's got an open look. She'll take the shot. That's long. And rebound Riley. Strong on the floor. Goes back up. And Jakira Riley will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Riley going to mess around and be leading scorer in this one. Our 2 leading scorers in this game were one who I do not see Trista Dillard anywhere on the bench right now. So
they helped her out the door, that direction. I don't know.
You got to believe she's going to get that knee looked at.
Yeah.
Say, Ortho is right around the corner from here. So
yeah.
Probably made a phone call and went to Baptist to have that checked out.
So McCrary enters the game for the Patriots as Riley hit the first free throw at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Hope everything's okay with her too, though, for sure.
Riley now with 7 points.
Get out. It's got to be your leading scorer.
Dillard had 8 or 7. I think she had 7 with the missed free throws. So I think they both got 7. And McKenzie, they'll go back up top. They cannot see a number. As they'll give this one away to Sharpley. And Sharpley spins with Henderson out on her. And she wants to work, but she lost her dribble. Henderson chases her down. They'll give this one away to Jones. And Jones, let's start things back over. 90 seconds to go in this ball game.
Tom Brady.
A nice cut to the basket by McKenzie. Shot is up and got it. Sorry, yeah, Mackenzie Jackson with the bucket.
Mackenzie Jackson.
Got to be looking for 23 here.
And bring it back up the floor. Henderson gives it inside to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to Riley. And now Henderson looks to drive. Now hands it away to Zabala. Foul, I believe, is going to be on Sharpley. If it is, that's the 7th. And
32 is going to the line, yeah.
Rhodes will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line and shoot 1-and-1 with 1 minute to go and count it.
7th team
They're going to sub in.
In for the Lady Patriots, number 22, Kylie Bell. At the line, Kiana.
I mean, it could be worse. They could be like BB on Tuesday and just sub all your starters back in while you're up 30 with a minute to go, just because you want one girl to get a 3.
It made no sense to me whatsoever that day.
First free throw for Rhodes is good. Second one on its way, and Long bounces around, in, out, no good. Thompson fighting for the rebound. A jump ball is going to be called. They'll have to get it out of bounds here, 64-31. This one is just about to hear the final buzzer. Get it in bounds, 5 seconds. Bringing it up the floor is Hillary Jones, behind the back, across half court. And Zabala D's are up hard at the end of it, and that'll do it. Final score here from Al Flanagan Court. Parkview Lady Patriots win this one 64-31. And I want to say thanks to everybody for joining us. You guys make sure we will cut this broadcast off after I talk about our sponsors. Give us about a 5-minute break. We'll be right back up for the number 6 ranked Maumelle Hornets and the 4th ranked Parkview Patriots here in just a few minutes. I want to say thanks to Cornerstone Home Lending and Dio Vanucci. Text Dio to 36260. Lisa George with Remax Elite. Be sure to give Lisa a call today, 501-730-1900 for all of your residential real estate needs. G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel tip-off. Go see them on Facebook, G4L Custom Embroidery Gifts and Apparel. American Pie Pizza. Go see our friends this weekend at American Pie Pizza, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Order online at ampiepizza.com. Of course, our friends Underdog Apparel and Bobby Portis presenting our player of the game after each game. We'll say thanks to Bobby and Underdog Apparel. Go see them at officialunderdog.com. Acre Family Pharmacy. Go to www.acrepharmacy.com to get all your pharmacy needs. And, of course, Dotted Eye Photography and our 3-point sponsor. Go see my wife, Kristen Henson. You can follow her on Facebook or Instagram at Dotted, the letter I, Photography. All right, that's going to do it for us, and we'll be back here in about 5 minutes or so for Maumelle and Parkview.